Ever wonder why we hang stockings or decorate trees during Christmas time? The answers might surprise you. Christmas, a holiday beloved by many around the globe, has a rich tapestry of traditions that date back centuries. These traditions, which we hold dear, have a fascinating history deeply woven into the fabric of society's past. But where did it all begin? Let's go back, way back, to the time when Christmas was not the festive holiday we know and love today. In the early Middle Ages, Christmas was a solemn church-centered celebration. The focus was on the religious significance of the birth of Christ, with little of the merriment we associate with the season today. Fast forward a few centuries and we reach the Victorian era, a time of great change and innovation. It was during this period that Christmas began to morph into the holiday we recognize today. The Victorians, with their love for lavish celebrations and family gatherings, transformed Christmas from a quiet religious observance into a grand social event. Queen Victoria and her consort, Prince Albert, were instrumental in shaping these new traditions. Albert, who was of German descent, introduced the now iconic Christmas tree, which quickly became a staple in homes across Britain. The Victorians also popularized the practice of exchanging gifts, a custom that was previously reserved for New Year's Day. The Victorian era was a time when many of our most cherished Christmas traditions were born. From the Christmas tree to the Christmas card, from carol singing to the festive feast, the influence of the Victorians on our Christmas celebrations is undeniable. But the Victorian era's influence on Christmas goes beyond just traditions. It was also a time of great social change, and these changes had a profound impact on the way we celebrate Christmas today. So, next time you're hanging your stockings by the chimney with care or decking the halls with boughs of holly, take a moment to appreciate the rich history that has shaped our holiday celebrations. Stay tuned as we delve into the Victorian era and its influence on our Christmas traditions. The Victorian era, a time of change and tradition, especially for Christmas. It was a period in history that spanned from June 1837 to January 1901. The United Kingdom was ruled by Queen Victoria, and the country saw significant changes in politics, society, and culture. This era was characterized by a rapid expansion of the British Empire, the Industrial Revolution, and a burgeoning middle class. The country was becoming more affluent, which influenced the way people celebrated holidays, including Christmas. Christmas during the Victorian era was a grand affair. Before this period, Christmas was not widely celebrated. However, the Victorian era saw a revival of this holiday and the establishment of many traditions we recognize today. Key figures like Queen Victoria and Prince Albert played a crucial role in molding these traditions. Queen Victoria's reign was marked by a deep sense of morality and family values, and this influenced the Christmas celebrations. The holiday became a time for family gatherings, feasts, and gift-giving. Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's husband, brought the German tradition of the Christmas tree to Britain. He set up a decorated tree at Windsor Castle in 1841, and the trend quickly caught on. By the end of the Victorian era, almost every home in Britain had a Christmas tree adorned with candles, homemade ornaments, and small gifts. During this time, the sending of Christmas cards also became popular. The first Christmas card was sent in 1843 by Sir Henry Cole, a civil servant who helped set up the post office. This tradition quickly spread, and by the late Victorian era, it was an integral part of the holiday season. The Victorian era also saw the creation of Christmas crackers. These festive items, filled with a small gift, a joke, and a paper crown, were invented by a London sweetmaker named Tom Smith in 1847. So how did these Victorian traditions evolve into what we know and love today? Let's find out. Enter Charles Dickens, a man whose name is synonymous with Christmas. This extraordinary individual, born in the heart of the 19th century, would become a pivotal figure in shaping the way we celebrate Christmas today. Dickens was not just a novelist. He was a social critic, a keen observer of life, and above all, a storyteller. His works have transcended the boundaries of time, continuing to captivate audiences even in our modern era. Dickens's most famous work, A Christmas Carol, is an embodiment of the Christmas spirit. The tale of Ebenezer Scrooge's transformation from a miserly old man to a benevolent figure echoes the very essence of Christmas. A time for change, reflection, and generosity. This story, published in 1843, was not merely a festive tale, it was Dickens's commentary on the social disparities of his time, cleverly veiled under the guise of a Christmas narrative. A Christmas Carol popularized the idea of Christmas as a family-centered celebration of kindness and goodwill. The Cratchit family's humble yet joyful Christmas celebration, despite their hardships, painted a vivid picture of the ideal Christmas. It was a stark contrast to the lavish feasts and superficial merriment of the upper classes. Dickens' portrayal of Christmas highlighted the importance of family, charity, and compassion over materialistic indulgence. His works played a significant role in shaping the Victorian Christmas and, in turn, our modern-day celebrations. Dickens's influence extended beyond his written works. He was known for his elaborate Christmas celebrations, which became a model for many. His influence seeped into the very fabric of Victorian society, transforming the way Christmas was perceived and celebrated. It was no longer just a religious holiday, but a time for families to come together, to give and receive love, and to extend a helping hand to those less fortunate. Dickens's influence on Christmas is undeniable, but how have these traditions survived and evolved through the centuries? Travel with us from the cobblestone streets of Victorian England to the bright lights of 21st century Christmas celebrations. As we step into the time machine, we find ourselves in the heart of the Victorian era, a time when Christmas was revived and reimagined. The Victorian Christmas was a medley of feasting, singing, and goodwill, a time of family gathering and heartfelt gift-giving. The greenery of holly, ivy, and mistletoe adorned homes, while the sweet aroma of roasted goose and plum pudding filled the air. Now, fast forward to the present day, the essence of a Victorian Christmas is still very much alive, albeit with a modern twist. The feasts have become grander, the carols more diverse, and the decorations more sophisticated, yet the core values of love, joy, and togetherness remain the same. In the United States, the Victorian influence is evident in the tradition of sending Christmas cards, a custom initiated by Sir Henry Cole in the UK in the mid-19th century. In Australia, the rich plum pudding has been adapted to suit the summer season, with many families opting for a lighter, fruit-filled version. Over in Japan, a unique tradition of eating fried chicken on Christmas Eve has evolved, a testament to the adaptability of Christmas celebrations. The Victorian tradition of the Christmas tree, introduced by Prince Albert, has also spread far and wide. From the towering spruces of Germany to the artificial trees in apartments across China, the Christmas tree stands as a global symbol of the festive season. But perhaps the most enduring legacy of a Victorian Christmas is the sense of community spirit. The act of giving, whether it's a simple handmade gift or a grand charitable donation, is a reflection of the Victorian ethos of goodwill towards all. As we journey from the past to the present, we see that while the trappings of the festive season have evolved, the heart and soul of Christmas remains the same. The spirit of a Victorian Christmas, imbued with love, joy, and generosity, continues to inspire and shape our modern celebrations. While times have changed, the spirit of a Victorian Christmas lives on in our modern celebrations. Christmas, a time of joy, love, and reflection, remains a testament to its Victorian roots. It's astounding how the practices and traditions that originated during the reign of Queen Victoria continue to shape our celebrations today. Let's take a moment to revisit the key points we've discussed in this journey through time. Charles Dickens, the man who reinvented Christmas, played a significant role in shaping our modern-day festivities. His novel, A Christmas Carol, not only championed the spirit of giving, but also championed the importance of family, love, and kindness values that still resonate with us during the holiday season. The Victorian era laid the foundation for many of our Christmas traditions. From the Christmas tree adorned with candles, handmade ornaments, and sweets, to the singing of carols and the exchange of greeting cards, these customs have stood the test of time. Fast forward to today and you'll find these traditions alive and well, albeit with some modern twists. Trees are now often decorated with electric lights and store-bought ornaments. Caroling may be less common, but the joyous melodies continue to fill our homes and hearts thanks to technology. And while we may now send digital greetings instead of hand-penned cards, the sentiment remains the same. The enduring spirit of Christmas is a testament to its universal appeal. It's a time when differences are set aside and the world seems to pause in a collective celebration of peace, goodwill, and joy. It's a season that reminds us of the importance of family, of giving without expecting anything in return, and of spreading love and cheer to all around us. From the Victorian era to today, Christmas continues to bring us together, reminding us of the power of tradition, family, and goodwill to all. As we celebrate this festive season, let's remember to keep these timeless values alive, not just during Christmas, but throughout the year.